Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video, and it is very exciting. It is my first test knit. I'm genuinely so excited. I don't know why I'm holding my needles like this, but I'm just very excited. First, let me say I'm sorry if I sound congested. I have a cold. It is July 7th, and I have a cold. I don't think it's fair, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, I'm doing a test knit for an incredible cardigan. I'm so excited. I am testing the Crazy Daisy cardigan by Be Creative Knits. It is so pretty. Genuinely, she posted a video of drafting this cardigan. I absolutely fell in love with it, and I was like, oh my god, please be a pattern, be a pattern. And at the very end of the video, she announced that she was not only releasing the pattern, but was also having a test round for it. So I immediately applied. I didn't even wait to get confirmation that I would be a test knitter. I bought the yarn immediately because I just wanted to do it that much. And so yeah, I am test knitting the size large, which is my size, and it is a pattern on 6mm needles. And you know what? I realized I don't think I've used my 6mm needles at all. So it's a intermediate drop shoulder cardigan knit in stockinette stitch with no seaming. Hell yeah, we love it. You have some German short rows in there, and there is about 30 centimeter of positive ease, which I personally really enjoy. I love like a good chunky cardigan. It brings me joy. The gauge for this is 16 stitches by 22 rows. And yes, as I said, some 6mm needles. The yarn is a Aran weight yarn, and I'm very excited to show you my yarn. So I am going to do this cardigan in chops. It is so pretty. It is a beautiful color. I think it is called Sweet Orchid. The color is number 41. And so it is 65% alpaca, 28% polyamide, and 7% wool. It is a blown yarn. It's my first time working with a blown yarn, but B used the Drops Air to do another cardigan and absolutely fell in love with the way it looked. I'm not usually a person who's going to use a lot of synthetic yarn, it's just not my preference, but I was very intrigued with this one, so I decided to give it a try. So, yeah, the main body is going to be in Sweet Orchid, the stem is going to be in color 42, which is pistachio ice cream. And then the petals of the flower are kind of in color 54, sweet apricot. Like, genuinely, come on, look at this. It's bringing me so much joy. I'm so excited. So, yeah, I am a bit sorry for myself because obviously I'm sick, so I thought, you know what, let's start something new. Not that I don't have a lot of current projects, but like this will make me very happy and I have a deadline for it, so might as well. So yeah, I will be updating you as I go. I thought it could be fun to, hi my love. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I thought it would be fun to update you as I go and to record this entire process. I'm posting this video on the day the pattern is releasing, so you can get the pattern if you want. genuinely look and feel like death. It's fine. I went out a little bit, as you saw. It was like lovely, genuinely like to be out in the sun. I'm just, I'm so tired. The energy has left my body, but the good thing is I have been able to knit a little bit, and I'm happy to report I have finished the German short rose. This is how it's looking. It's very nice. I really enjoy it. It's very soft. I am just not sure if like we're gonna have an Italian bind off or something at the end. And if we do, I don't know what will happen because this is gonna felt. I just know it. It's the kind of yarn that does felt. So we'll see. We'll see if it happens or not. Worst case scenario, I go for a different bind off. I love the texture. I'm also bang on with the gauge, so I'm very pleased with that. It is very fluffy. It has a little halo, as you can see, and I really like this. It's gonna be such a pretty cardigan. Like, this color goes really well with my hair. I enjoy it. In the winter, when it's dark and gloomy, it's gonna be so nice. So nice. Hi, my love. She's not happy because she's not allowed to sit on me while I work. Because she likes to play with the yarn. And also because she puts all her weight on my left arm. And so like it just I'm really tired by the end of it. I know. Anyway, I will check in with you when I'm done just like knitting back and forth. Hey everyone, little update on the cardigan. It is now July 9th. I did not do you last time because I just got sicker, to be honest. I'm still not feeling like 100%, but knitting is always good for the soul, in my opinion. So, I finished the back, I guess, and I picked up the stitches for the right shoulder, and then I knitted the increases for the right shoulder. So right now, that's what it looks like. It looks like nothing right now. Like it will look better once I have both shoulders, to be honest. But yeah, you can see the little increases. They look so good. I genuinely love the feel of this yarn. The halo, gorgeous. The feel of it, gorgeous. It is so soft. So I think right now I need to cast on more stitches right here and keep on knitting back and forth until I'm at the same length, and then I will do the left shoulder. But yeah, that's my little update for you guys. It is going very well. I genuinely love the way this looks. It is a dream. Like this yarn is an absolute dream. I'm still scared of what will happen if I have to Italian bind off, but we will think about this when we get there. Genuinely, it looks so good. I'm very proud of myself. It is so fun being part of the test knit because they sometimes have questions like I would never think of. So it's nice to see the way they think, but it's like also nice to know that like I'm helping make this pattern as clear as possible, and it's really cool. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. It is so fun to knit up so far, so easy. Although I'm not really surprised, like it's a good. I am tired. It is a good. What is the word? Construction. It is a good construction. We will see how I feel once I get to the double knitted band, because it is my first cardigan where I have one, and yeah, I've just never done it, so that will be new for me. But I think like there's value in me never having done one for this pattern, because I'll be able to give my opinion as not like a beginner knitter, but like a beginner when it comes to a knitted double band, a double knitted band. Words. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on working on it. It's my lunch break. I just want to knit a little bit, you know. I think it's quite nice. It's my first day back at work. I'm genuinely exhausted. I'm so groggy, but like knowing that I get to knit on this is good for the soul. So that's what we'll do. Hi everyone, it is the 15th of July, I think. So it's been a few days, but to my defense, it has been massively hot in Scotland. We've had a heat wave, so I could not knit on my current project simply because like the entire yarn on my thighs, disgusting. It was so warm, but like you can see, the heat wave doesn't exist anymore. It is like warm enough to be wearing shorts, but cool enough to be wearing a jumper. So I'm back to knitting, and I'm going to show you where I am at in the cardigan. I did the left shoulder, obviously, as you can see. It's cutting on itself, but you have the little band. Yeah, and I've joined it. So now I'm just doing the body. It is very nice, but it was just very warm. So like I had no interest in knitting on this. Instead I knitted on something that's like just mohair because it's a bit lighter. Today's the first day where I feel like I can go back to knitting on it, so that is what I'm doing. I've literally like just joined, like I think I did 2 rows maybe, so that's where I'm at. But yeah, it is very pretty. I really like the yarn. Really like the yarn. I love the halo. It's beautiful. It's been really nice so far doing the test knit, just because it's nice to talk to other people as I knit, and like if I have queries I can just ask the group chat, and some people have already done the power mat, so like they're able to help me. But if something is wrong, like we're also able to just like tell the creator B. Yeah, it's just really nice. I really enjoy the ambience in the group chat, and it's really nice to be able to help with the pattern. But yeah, so far like the pattern like is like very easy. Obviously, like it's nothing crazy so far. I feel like once we get to the bottom band and the petal color, you might hear me whine a little bit just because I've never done that. But I think it should be okay. Like I think I should be okay. Hopefully, you know, it's good to try new things. It's my first test knit, but like it's a good one to start with, I think. And yeah, I will get back to you once I'm done with the body and I am about to start the ribbing. Hello, I'm giving you a mid knit check. It looks so cute. I think according to the pattern I have like 2 more centimeters to knit before I start the ribbing, but with the ribbing it's gonna get here, which is like literally where my hip bone, no, my hip bone is right here. It's where like my leg meets like the upper part of my body, and I'm assuming this yarn is gonna grow when I block it. So I don't really want to knit like the last two-ish centimeters that I have left. So I think I'm gonna switch now, but I love it. It is so cute. It is so soft. I'm wearing my sports dress for the gym, so it kind of goes with it, you know, like it's very cute. I enjoy it. Oh, it's just darling. Just darling. Yeah, then I'm gonna have the button band and everything, so it's gonna look really cute. But yeah, so I'm gonna do the wrong side and then I will start the ribbing. And after the ribbing, I will do the arms. I have like 3 balls of yarn left, so I think I will have some spare. Hi everyone, it is July 22nd and I finished the body. Look at it. It is so pretty. I love it. I ended up doing half twisted ribs just because I feel like they look neater. I really struggle with having neat ribbing when I do it the normal way. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try half twisted and see how it looks. And I'm very pleased. So that is a success. And I cannot do my usual tubular bind off because I feel like this yarn would felt. I have a feeling it would happen. So I did the Jenny's stretchy bind off, which is a bit time consuming, but you know what? A tubular bind off is also so long to do. So it is a bit time consuming. It took me 2 hours to do it, but I will insert a photo of it so you can see. It looks quite nice and it's very stretchy, so I am pleased. I'm quite pleased with the progress that we're at. I have a bit less than a month to complete all this, which I think like should be okay. In the pattern, I'm supposed to start the sleeves, but I have decided to do the button band first, just because I feel like it is quite warm. Like I'm already warm, but it's quite warm at the moment in Edinburgh, and I feel like having the the warmth of the sleeves on my body. No, I don't want that, and I feel like it's easier to manage when I'm knitting the sleeves. Like I can put like the body on the desk and just have the sleeves, but I can't do that when knitting the button band. So I'm gonna do the button band now. So I'm gonna switch to a different color. We are now switching to pistachio. It is so pretty. The actual like number color is 42. It is so pretty. I love it. Oh, it's gonna be so cute. Like genuinely, I'm so excited. I am curious to see how like a button band is done. Never done one before. Yeah, I'm intrigued, and hopefully I don't suck at it. So we will give it a try. Hello, I'm just about to go running, so please excuse my outfit. I'm in sport bar, so do you know? Do you know? Look, finished my button band. It is so cute. I don't think it was that difficult to make, to be honest. I feel like all the instructions were quite clear and very easy to follow. Did I enjoy making the Italian cast on? Not really, but you know what? It's fine. It was only for like a few stitches, and I used the garter stitch to finish the project. The only thing is you have a odd number of stitches, and finding a video that explains how to use this bind off for an odd number so difficult. But I did find one, so I'm gonna leave it in the description. It was very clear. I used it for both, and everything went well. I have one less stitch on one side. Like on my button band, I have 93 stitches, and on the other one I have 92. So yeah, I don't know what happened here, but it's fine. So yeah, this side is the one with like the buttonholes. Quite enjoyed doing them. I thought it was very, very smart the way she did it. You never broke the yarn or anything. She used a yarn over to make the buttons. Very, very smart. And yeah, the only thing is for some reason like the edge is not very neat. I mean, like, you can't really see it from afar. But yeah, I ended up ripping this entire one yesterday. I was nearly done with it. I was like, I fucking hate this. Some stitches were like bigger than others. So I realized what I was doing wrong and I redid it. So it looks way better now. But still, everyone else's like it looks so good. But it's fine. I think it's because obviously it drops air, doesn't have as much integrity I think. Like it doesn't. It's very. I mean, yeah, it's drops air. You know, it's very flowery and everything. So I think it might be the reason. But otherwise, I I did a button band. And yeah, so when it's closed, it's gonna look like this. Ta-da! Yeah, I'm very pleased. Also, I thought I had buttons for it, but turns out the buttons I bought that I thought were green are not green. They're blue. I wanted to use these buttons and like I don't know the color in English. In French we would call it glass of water. Like that's how we call this color. But yeah, it is not green and it does not match. This weekend I'm gonna go to a yarn shop in Edinburgh that I've never been to because I know they have cool buttons. I've seen people post videos going there. It looks so cool, so I thought I would bring you with me and we can choose buttons together. Hi everyone, you're on my desk, so excuse the weird angle. But yeah, I have started the sleeves and I'm very pleased with it. Yeah, I have started the sleeves. My number of stitches is different from what is in the pattern, like not by law. The formula to calculate the decrease ratio is provided. So I did all my little calculation and now I'm doing my sleeve. So I'm not too far off from what's in the pattern for my size for the decrease ratio. To be honest, I even considered like not really caring and just going with what was in the pattern. But then I had to think and I was like, no, I actually want this like to be like as good as it can be. And yeah, it is going quite well. I enjoy it. I can't see like that I've done anything wrong when picking up my stitches. I know where I took more stitches than what was recommended. You know, like it's always, you know, it's like on the underarm where you have the slope starting. I feel like if I don't pick up stitches there, then there's gonna be a hole. So I always pick up like a few stitches there. Like I don't really care about the picking ratio for like the specific part of the underarm. My underarm is like right here, obviously. And so like right here, usually like you don't pick up the stitches there, at least like not in the recommended pattern, but if you don't, you're gonna have a massive hole. So yeah, picked up my stitches there and it's looking good. So yeah, I know why I got like 2 extra stitches. And then yeah, I just did the normal ratio. I took notes of everything because obviously you want to be able to do the same on the other side. That would be good. I'm pretty pleased with my little cardigan. I've been having a lot of fun knitting on it. It's bringing me joy, and I'm really loving Drops Air. It is such a fun yarn to work with. I was scared, like obviously when I undid the button band and when I undid part of the sleeve, I was scared that the yarn would break and that it would felt, and it didn't. So quite pleased with that. I'm still not sure I would use the Italian bind off for the sleeves because I think there's some ribbing at the end. So I'll just use the Jenny's stretchy bind off, the one I use for the ribbing at the bottom of the cardigan. And you know what? It's nice because it will match. Like I know technically for the sleeves there's less chance that the yarn would have time to felt, but I don't want to risk it. And I think it's nice to have some cohesion between the bottom ribbing and the sleeves. So that is what I will do. Oh, it's so nice to just like knit on it a little bit. It's just, I love sleeves. I mean, I love sleeves when I first start them, and then it's like Sleeve Island starts, and you're like, for fuck's sake. But at the beginning, it's quite nice. I've learned that some people knit both sleeves at the same time. And I think that's something I might look into at some point. But for this cardigan, I thought it would be better just like do my normal knitting. You know, like I don't want to risk doing something new that I'm not really good at. I'm doing things that are tried and true, except for the Jenny's bite off. When the tried and true doesn't work, yeah, you're allowed to try something else. But yeah, I'm really liking the way it's looking. I'm excited to see how this yarn blocks. I don't know. I'm expecting it to bloom a little bit. I've seen people use it and like they've never had issue with the blocking, so I'm hoping I won't. But yeah, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be so nice. It's gonna be such a fun cardigan to wear, especially in Edinburgh. Genuinely, like winter here can be horrid, especially February. February is a disgusting month. If you ever want to come to Edinburgh, do not come in February. It's like a colder month. Like the only reason like December is bearable is because we have the Christmas market and it's so nice and like everything is cheerful. But otherwise, like December would be horrid as well. Genuinely, like the only thing keeping us going is the Christmas market and like all the holiday cheer going around. In January, what's keeping you is like, oh, very beginning of the year, cool. But like by the end of the month, you're like, oh Jesus fucking Christ. And February turns around and you're like, oh no. Yeah. So all this to say, do not come in February. It will be miserable. Do not do it to yourself. Okay, I am gonna leave you guys because I feel like I've been yapping away. But it's nice, catching up with you a little bit. Uh, yeah, I like it. It is the 25th, by the way, of July. So I have a bit less than a month to finish knitting this, and I feel like it should be all fine. I'm excited to do the leaves for the pockets. I think it's gonna look so cute. I have crocheted leaves before, but I never knitted ones. Could be wrong. Like genuinely, sometimes I don't remember what I've done or not done. But it should be interesting, and I'm really interested to see how to do the collar because it looks so cute. And I've always wondered how to do scallop edges um, in knitting. So I don't even know if it's scallop edges. Like it looks like scallop edges, but maybe it's not. So we shall see, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and I will let you go and talk in like a few seconds for you. Welcome back, everyone. It is the 31st of July. We have sleeves. We have sleeves, Hazza. How do you feel about it? You have lots to say. Thank you very much. But yes, we have the full cardigan done. I'm so excited to see how it's going to look when it's closed. Um, yeah, I'm very pleased. I love it. I love the length of the sleeves. I obviously did the the formula for the crease rate. But I also did my sleeve shorter by a few rows just because it was just becoming too long. I think maybe I have like shorter arms. It is very cute. I love it. Oh, I love it so much. I have 17 days to finish it, so do the color and the pockets. And this weekend, I'm hopefully getting my buttons. I didn't do it last weekend when I wanted because I was doing other things, but it's fine. I've already like tied in all my ends, except for like where I joined at the shoulders. Otherwise, it's all weaved in. Otherwise, I would have died when I had to do it. Um, Here's my button band. See, that's what I mean when I say like it could have been nicer. It's just this last line. I don't know why I'm so shy. Like what's happened? But and maybe the blocking will fix it a little bit. But yes, that's something I'll need to work on for like future cardigans. But yes, I'm very pleased. So that's my update. Hello, we are August 2nd, and yesterday I just did the entirety of the color. Yeah, it was great. All right, here is the color. Obviously, it will look so much better once it is blocked, just because it doesn't really lay flat at the moment. But oh, it is adorable. It is so cute. I love it so much. Yeah, it is bringing me joy for sure. And yeah, I'm now working on the pockets. I have started my pocket. There's not really much to show, But yeah, pocket have been started. And yeah, I'm very excited. It is so soft. It is very warm. Just seeing the colors work together, incredible. It is, oh, yeah, it brought me so much joy. And now I need to find buttons. Yes, my love. I know. She's in love with it. She tries to like make biscuits on it whenever I put it on the couch. She also loves the mic. But yeah, I need to find the buttons and then I think we'll be good. Like I recommended to do a slip stitch like line before starting my color. That's how it looks underneath. So I did a stitch slip line with crochet before starting the color, just to like cinch it in, which really worked wonders. I used a crochet that was half a millimeter smaller, so 5.5 instead of 6. And yeah, I think like if you remember, it was way wider, and so now it's just like it has more structural integrity, which I quite enjoy. And yeah, it's bringing me such joy, such joy. Is it bringing you joy, Haza? Oh, you can't see her. Hi, Haza. Is it bringing you joy? Oh, you just want to be petted. You want to be petted? I know. Oh, what a little bean. But yeah, update on the cardigan. I I started listening to the audiobook for the Build a Boyfriend project, and I listened to like 40% of it while I was doing this. Yeah. So here we go. Listen to an audiobook while knitting. It will go by so fast. But yeah, I'm making the pockets and I have been recommended to block the pockets on their own before I sew them onto the cardigan. So that's what I'll do. But yeah, clearly I'm gonna finish this on time. We love to see it. Hi everyone. It is the 7th of August and my cardigan is done. Literally, I blocked it 2 days ago. I blocked it on Tuesday or Thursday. I had sewn the pockets and then I just blocked it and it's already dry. That is so rude. But yeah, I guess thanks summer, for once. Yeah, I just sewn the buttons. It is so cute. Beg your pardon. It is adorable. I love the buttons. The buttons look so good. I'll take a close up of them. I'm absolutely in love. I think it's the cutest thing. After blocking the sleeves, I've gained a little bit in length, but not too much because I didn't try and stretch them. I didn't want them to grow too much. So that's the length. And then the body is just where I wanted it. And look at my pockets. Ugh, I aggressively, you know, blocked the collar so it stands just as it should. Let me show you behind. My hair. See, it looks so good. I am incredibly proud of it. I love it so much. I can't really remember when I started this, but I'm pretty sure it was done in a month. Wild. It is the fastest, like, big garment that I have knitted, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I was very scared that like sewing the buttons would be difficult, but it wasn't. So it is the greatest thing I own, and I'm so proud of it. And genuinely, fuck yes. Fuck yes. The greatest thing. That's all I have to say.